Good morning, I'm Athirah and welcome to the Chemistry News. COVID-19 is very contagious and has quickly spread around the world. As of today, there were more than 200 billion COVID-19 cases reported worldwide. The Malaysian government has been trying their best to prevent the spread of coronavirus, and as for now, in Malaysia, 78.1% of the population were fully vaccinated. We can hear more details about COVID-19 prevention and vaccine from Ms. Abigail.
Thank you, Ms. Athirah. Some of the prevention steps we can take are by frequently washing hands or using hand sanitizers, wearing face masks, and practicing social distancing. The Malaysian government also had given out the vaccination program where all the Malaysian citizens and non-citizens will be given the vaccine for free. As for now, there are 7 variants of COVID-19 reported, and there were 3 types of vaccine brands that were given to Malaysian citizens, which are AstraZeneca, Sinovac, and Pfizer. That's all for me now. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Abigail. Now we will meet Ms. Ester, who just received her booster shot recently, and she will tell us about her experience. Hello, Ms. Ester. Are you there?
Hi, Ms. Athirah. Well, I have received my booster shot recently. So far, the booster shot side effects were quite worse than the previous shot. Except for the itching arm at the site of the injection, I had no other side effect during my first and second doses. However, after the booster shot, not only was my arm sore, I also had a headache and fever which lasted for several days. During my vaccination, the doctor advised me to take Paracetamol if I had a headache. So I went to a pharmacy nearby and buy some Paracetamol. The back of the vaccination card also states that Paracetamol is necessary if we have a reaction to the COVID-19 vaccine, especially for headache, fever, or muscle pain. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Esther, for the sharing. Well, as Ms. Esther just said, she took paracetamol to reduce the side effect of post-vaccine. We all know that paracetamol is used as a pain reliever, but how paracetamol works and what is it made of? To learn about the synthesis and mechanism of paracetamol, we will hear from Miss Yuyu and Miss Eve.
Thank you, Ms. Athirah. First of all, paracetamol contains acetaminophen, which is the active ingredient used to treat mild to moderate pain or fever. It is widely used for its analgesic and antipyretic properties. Paracetamol is broken down into toxic metabolite, in which this is predominantly in the liver and then excreted by urination within 24 hours of consumption. The common brand for paracetamol, as we all know, is Panadol. So, how do we synthesize or produce paracetamol? I'll let Ms. Yuyu to explain regarding this.
Paracetamol is produced by a reaction of p-4-aminophenol with acetic anhydride in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid as a catalyst. Now let's take a look at its mechanism. The amino group of p-4-aminophenol will react with acetic anhydride. The nucleophilic nitrogen atom of the amino groups will attack the carbonyl carbon of acetic anhydride and forms an intermediate compound. Then, the intermediate compound undergoes further reaction for elimination of acetate and ion. The acetate and ion and hydrogen proton attract each other and produce acetic acid. Finally, paracetamol and its byproduct, acetic acid, is formed.
Thank you, Miss Eve and Miss Yuyu, for sharing the great information with us. Well, we all know now that taking paracetamol before receiving COVID-19 vaccine is not recommended. This is because it is not known how painkiller may affect how well the vaccine works. However, health authorities around the world recommend the use of paracetamol to treat fever and mild pain symptoms following vaccination. That's all we have for you today in the Chemistry News. Thanks for joining us. See you next week for the newest and hottest news about chemistry. I will leave you with this video. I'm Athirah. Stay safe and don't forget to take your vaccine.